Okay, so it's a very... When I came into Lagos and all that, I found that name was very popular here. Like, everybody went by Michael.
Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan.
I used to feel the name is still very special, right? So whenever I get to see a Michael anywhere, there's something about them, you know? That's why I felt like beating that guy that called on Beat the Clock and didn't know what Michael meant. Felt like beating him. Okay, but then we have another Michael here in the house.
Ooh.
Popularly known as Grandfather.
Grandfather. Yeah, we got you.
If that's what you are wishing me at this age, my brother, be careful.
But you know the funny thing? He reminds me of Teju Baby Face, so I can just imagine him like Daddy Face or Father Face or something.
Yeah, you actually do.
You have a very
Look,
kind of.
before we go there, call the name properly.
Grandfather. Grand Komanda is in the house with us.
Komanda, okay, that was Grand Commando.
Yeah,
No, it's Grand Commander. It's actually Grand
Since
Commander.
and the guy now is acting, still acting now, and he should be a grandfather, but so maybe want to. You know. Okay, but then Grand Call with the K, Commander is the can't even spell Commander, sir. After you have to know that's my
No, it's to avoid, it's to avoid issues with the military.
Spell Commander. Spell Commander.
My own commander is
Anyone, spell Commander.
Komanda.
Yeah, spell the original Commander.
Commander.
Are you
I
sure
failed it now. It's D-E-E-R. Commander. You know, it's from French. Commander.
That's right, Commander.
You know, you studied French now. Commander.
French,
Exactly. He
So
said
I said,
so you missed it now.
I said Grand Commander.
Commander.
we were colonized. Nigeria was colonized by the British.
Oh,
Not the British, by the British.
Oh, fine, no problem. I think you should introduce yourself in French for our friends.
Yeah, let's do some French.
Like,
oh, now I miss Omar.
Bonjour, je m'appelle.
You need to come on men's team up. Don't worry, I'll get someone for you.
Okay.
Mesdames et messieurs, soyez le bienvenus sur le programme Breakfast Show sur la télévision R2 TV. Je m'appelle Monsieur Michel, ou vous pouvez rappeler moi Grand Commander. Je suis comédien du République du Nigeria. What do you want?
I like that. Oh, no, I need to like that.
I'm speechless.
I really do like
French is
that.
a very sexy language. You don't know. So, you know.
I really do like that.
Hello, chérie.
Oh, come on. Seriously, it's not wicked. But seriously, have you actually told a joke in French?
I haven't.
You haven't?
I haven't told any joke in French.
Okay, this is your platform.
The only thing I think I use my French to do is probably just do French comparing.
Oh.
You know, compare events where we have a multilingual guests,
Okay.
you know, multilingual personalities and stuff, you know.
And guy,
so you have French people,
plus.
you have English people and stuff there. So that's where my French
Skills comes
to play.
Okay, let's talk about you from school and all that. Okay, but then the phone lines are open. You can call in to talk to Grand Commander. Numbers to call in 0809122228 4, 5, and 6. All right. Okay, so let's talk about school. You started from school. Are you already?
FGC, to be precise.
Oh,
and I know
while
how
still in
tough
high school.
FGC is.
I attended Federal Government College, Lagos. I remember back then, I used to just make my classmates like laugh, make funny comments while the teacher is teaching and stuff, and everybody just starts laughing in the class, and they are the ones that the teacher will punish, not me, because I'll make them laugh and then I'll keep a straight face. You know, but there's particularly one of my teachers who got to know that I was a mischievous one. What's his name again? I'm trying to remember his name. He used to teach us maths.
Okay.
Mr. Mokwenye. You know, so he got to discover that I was the one always making all those funny comments and stuff and putting everybody in trouble. You know, so each time he comes to class, because I used to sit like in the middle. When he comes to class, he would bring me from my seat and put me in front, and the whole class would be quiet and everybody would learn that day and stuff. And then it carried on till when I got into university. But when I got into university, I didn't really start up as doing stand-up comedy. It was more like making fun of my friends one-on-one. You know, like I could go visit some of my friends in their hostel and just say crazy stuff and have everybody in the room just gather around and I'm teasing them and stuff and all of that. Up until my 4th year, then a group of friends of mine, myself and a group of friends, we now started to do stuff in school. So we just set up speakers in front of our hostel, you know, in the evenings, like between 7 and 9, you know, whilst people are passing, you know, guys and girls in pairs, you know, gisting and stuff, we'll just be teasing them and all of that. And then what actually prompted me into doing stand-up comedy happened back in university. Myself and my friends, we organized a show, and there's a popular comedian in school who was to host the event that day.
Okay.
And he ended up not coming, even after we had paid him.
Whoa.
So my friends just came backstage and they were like, because then they used to call me Ofili. They're like, Ofili, you can do this, you can do this. That's my name, you know.
Yeah, that's
You can do it, you can do it. Now, this guy has messed us up, so the show can't just stay like that and stuff. So they pushed me onto the stage.
How bad was
and
it?
I got there. It was disastrous.
Tomatoes.
Are you really?
Tomatoes,
Was it
rotten
really
tomatoes.
disaster?
It was disastrous.
Worse than that.
It was
What
disastrous.
could be worse than rotten tomatoes?
It was disastrous. Trust
That
me.
bad?
It was
Whoa.
that bad.
Wow, how
I
did
threw,
you-
I threw
run
the
us
first.
through.
I threw the first joke. It bounced back. There was no punchline.
They didn't laugh.
Whoa.
I threw the second joke. It bounced back. It didn't work.
They didn't laugh.
And then something just told me, why don't you just tease your friends the way you normally tease them? You know, like back when we were in the hostel and stuff. And then I looked and there were a couple of guys from my room who were sitting in front, and one of them actually came with his girlfriend.
But that's not fair.
You
So
know.
those who were there.
They were my bailout. They were my bailout.
But they were there before when you dropped the first and second one. They just kept quiet.
They just kept quiet. They were
If I'm
my
a
bailout.
guy,
It won't work. It won't work.
It won't work. The guy, when the guy buy tickets, come the show, how ain't go they laugh like that? I go need crack better joke.
you're my guy now. Like now that you've come here now, if I go show now and Grand Komanda should come up.
You then become the joke.
Exactly.
At least I'm in the crowd now. They won't. It's easier than you. Everybody's looking at you. If I'm a joke, everybody just look at me small and turn back. It's easier.
No.
So as your brother can
You've not
carry
seen the
it.
comedy show that people will attack you. You become the
No, but you see, I have a popular saying. You know, most times comedians go on stage and tell jokes, and people don't laugh. It's not like the comedian is not funny.
Okay.
It's just that the problem that the people are going through is bigger than the jokes.
Before you go on with your story,
Yeah.
I just made an observation recently. A lot of comedians just come out, they go on stage, and they start yapping people. I think that is not really like comedy. That's just basically dissing people.
I started out by teasing my friends, what we call yabbing.
Yeah, that's what he said he did. Okay.
You know, but over time, I got to discover that a lot of clients, a lot of people find it very offensive. Do you understand? So I devised other means of getting to make people laugh. Aside from the fact that what I do is ethical comedy, you know, so I don't say vulgar stuff, I don't say dirty stuff. I tend to paint a picture of things I have been through. Experiences I've had in my family, experiences I've had every day
So would
in
you,
Lagos
would you say
and
it's
stuff.
safer? We have a particular type of types of comedian that throw the shade on themselves.
That's what I do. I'd
think
rather
it's
make
safer?
I'd rather make
Make a joke of
myself
yourself.
I'd rather make myself the point of ridicule and be paid than ridicule someone in the audience and at the end that person picks an offense and doesn't get
For
you to
example,
do the next
now I'm in
thing.
Lois now,
Wow.
and I'd be like, wow, I used to watch porn.
Oh, come on. We
Well, now I
had,
don't
we
do
had an
porn, I
argument about it earlier, guy.
So let's
just
leave-
check
let's-
your
Mobile
let's
phone. No,
leave-
where's your
let's
mobile
leave-
phone? We
my-
said we were going to check your
I
phone.
don't have porn
I have
on
this,
my
I have this particular friend.
Okay.
I hope he's not watching. What? Let's just this is just it's part of the thing. We're just now. This guy every morning will send me morning shower. You know what is morning shower? Prayer and
Prayer
devotional.
Points.
You send me in the morning, send in the afternoon. Once it is 11 o'clock,
PM.
I just go and look at my recent updates, and I see him
Listening to.
listening to XXV.1234567 videos. Steady.
You see, you said he sends morning, afternoon. The one in the evening is the evening devotion. So it has
No,
to
he
be
doesn't
complete.
send that. He doesn't send that.
It's for himself. It's personal devotion.
Okay.
So he has given you the one that concerns you. He's taking the one that concerns him.
Okay, so but let's talk about throwing shade at yourself. How has it been? Would you say it's much safer than throwing shades at the audience?
Of course, it's a lot. It's 1,001 times safer.
But a lot of people get away with throwing shades at the audience and making them laugh at themselves. So
You
how
can
do
never tell.
differentiate
You
the
can
two?
never tell the reaction the audience will give. There are different types of throwing shades. You know, I can throw shades at the audience without it being insulting.
Okay.
Do you understand? I can throw shades at the audience without it being insulting. I did an event yesterday, and I had the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, in charge of operations. Do you understand? And I made jokes about him, but it wasn't offensive.
Example, just drop
Do you
one.
understand? I had him there, and I told him, I said, sir, the police is your friend. And he smiled and he laughed. I said, but that doesn't mean that your men are not still on the road doing what they know how to do best. I didn't say anything in particular. And the man was laughing.
Okay, let me give you a scenario.
Do you
tell that
understand?
man the same thing and he's like, what would you do? How would you save yourself?
I tell him that same thing.
And he's not impressed at all.
He's not impressed.
Maybe he's probably
and then
calling
I simply
someone.
look at him and I tell you, guys, smile now. Should be the police is your friend.
That's serious.
It's real dicey.
It is
really dicey.
It is.
But then you know, being a comedian it's really mind-boggling because it entails a lot of psychology. Because whilst you're telling jokes, you're reading the reaction of the audience. You want to know that, okay, what I'm saying is not offensive, it's getting across. Okay, if it's getting offensive, you need to devise means on how to go about it, how to avoid that route, or how to still tread on that part and stuff and all of that. So a lot of calculation, a lot of thinking goes on in the head of a comedian when you stand in front of the audience. So it's not easy. And I get a lot of people who say, oh, I make people laugh. Now, that doesn't mean that you make people laugh one-on-one doesn't necessarily mean, okay, you're a stand-up comedian and you could just go on stage and start to make people laugh.
Okay, so Grand Commander as the comedian and Grand Commander as the OAP, which life would you prefer most?
Both.
Which one would you prefer? Both of them? No, you have to choose one.
I think I prefer the life of a comedian.
Why? I think an OAP, you're respectable, you get to speak your mind, you get to talk freely with people. I can imagine you hosting, same Grand Commander hosting a conference and you're flowing freely, but as a comedian, don't you think it's a bit more difficult?
It's not.
Between the two. It's the same thing for you?
It's not. It's basically the same thing because, I mean, the world we live in today, there are a lot of issues that come up, that we have going on. So there are lots and lots of things you can talk about that you can influence into your comedy, you know. I travel a lot, so when you travel, you interact with people of different cultures, different tribes and stuff, so you learn a lot of things that I get to infuse into my routines and stuff. So, I mean, it's not caging. It doesn't cage you as a comedian.
Okay, let's see. Let's look at the horizon. What do you have? How far do you expect the brand Grand Commander to go, and how in that journey? Where are you now at the moment?
I believe, and I'm working towards it, going really, really very far. We're looking at global dominance right now.
Awesome.
You know, my style and my brand, it's about being ethical, you know, cutting across to different age grades of persons, both the elderly, the middle age, the younger folk, and stuff and all of that. So a lot of the events and a lot of the gigs I do have these same persons in attendance.
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's really going to go places, you know, because I'm on that journey already. You know, aside from the fact that I have my own show that I get to do annually, it's tagged Just Joking.
Okay.
Right.
You know,
give us details. What deals about the show?
Just Joking is it's more about it's wholesome entertainment.
Okay.
You know, family friendly, audience friendly. You know, where people can just come, sit back, relax, and listen to clean, ethical comedy, ethical humor. Hear you laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh out.
Do you study for your shows?
Yeah, I do.
You do study for your shows?
I jot down notes and stuff.
Jot down notes, go online. Research.
Go online, do research and stuff. Ask a lot of questions.
Okay.
You know, I think there's a time I actually, for like a week, I wake up like at 2 a.m. at night.
Oh.
I'm up from like 2 till like 4, and I'm just scribbling down stuff, just writing and writing options. Ideas are just popping up in my head, and I'm just writing them down. Some of those things that come up, I put them out as skits, funny skits, movies.
Okay.
You know, short movies like 3 minutes, 4 minutes and stuff. Some I actually go straight on and just tell them out as jokes.
Okay, so Grand Commander coming to Lagos. I know you've been dominating the north and coming. When? Like,
I didn't really dominate this north. I spent like a year and 3 months in the north.
Okay, but you grew up.
I grew up in Lagos.
You grew up in Lagos, then you went to.
I went to Abia State University.
To
school.
Before going to.
And then I went to the north. I stayed with my elder brother for like a year and 3 months. Before I now came back to Lagos.
So how was it coming back to face a 1,000,000,001 comedians out there? How has it been? How has the struggle been?
It wasn't easy, you know. But like I always say, once you're able to define your brand, define your style of comedy, you definitely have a ready market that will reach out for your brand. You know,
how did you take yourself out to that market? How did you take yourself out to that market?
How did I take myself out? This is my trade secrets you guys are asking for.
Well, for young ones out there that want to become
we'll talk about that behind. No worries, it's okay.
So you want to be a comedian?
Secret, so no, it don't have to be a comedian.
No, how to get your brand out there is take one event at a time. That's the simple truth about it. A lot of people ask me, oh, how do you get to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I said, no, don't look at it that way. Start by doing the job at hand and do it very well. Give 100% at that first gig you're doing. Do you understand? There are an average of 100 persons there. You perform properly, you perform well, you wow the crowd. There are people there who will reach out for you. So from there, you take one event at a time. One event at a time. Don't think about doing, like they say now, little drops of water make a mighty ocean. Don't think about just get there and just do, boom, 1,000 events in a year. No, it might not come that way.
Okay. All right. So how do people get in touch with you? I do feel I should say this one.
Connect with him?
Yeah, you already connected enough. Okay, but how do your fans get in touch with you? And all
I'm on all the social media platforms. Okay. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. As Grand Commander.
Okay,
Grand
so
Commander.
if anybody wants to get to you on a personal level without...
On a personal level, just come through the social media and then we'll take it personal from there.
Bad guy.
Thank you very, very much. It's been great having you on the show. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. We've had the Grand Commander in the house. Thank you very, very much, sir, for the turn up. We still have some things to talk.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's been a wonderful Monday edition of the Breakfast Show. Thank you very much. And a big shout out to all of you that helped me, my ministry to beat Ludacris. Thank you very much.
Thank you for those of you that deceived Mike.
All of you that came out wanted to shame me on the scope. My God has answered by fire.
Oh, please.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Techno baby. See, techno and Davido. Gospel on the beats that you already know. Come on,